So art is difficult to define. It's difficult to have a definition for art. But we continually have to try as artists. And perhaps we come up with our own definitions for what art is, and we encounter and grapple with the institutional definitions of the world that we live in as artists in works of art, in the institutions and the art forms that we deal with. Yeah, so we constantly have to deal with it. This is Ludwig Wittgenstein. And Wittgenstein said that basic words in our language and vocabulary were perhaps difficult to define. Art is perhaps a word like this. That's a great item for the test. Wittgenstein, basic words, difficult to define. Now, as we grapple with a definition for art, sometimes we come to another question, and I like to just at the beginning of this course tackle this right away with my opinion. Yeah, and that's the question, is art important? And I always say that art is essential. Some of you in your writing about art have communicated that to me in your basic premise of art, that art is essential to human beings. And my first lectures, my first videos here have said that when humans developed, they started making art. So we can see that art is just a part of us. It is a human part of us. And in this technological world that continues to get more technological, art constantly brings us back to our senses, back to the way we encounter and touch this world, and it brings us back to our sensual understanding of the world. Yeah. Neuroscience, I'm highly interested in the neuroscientists. We're in the golden age of neuroscience, but they're unsure, and they keep grappling with whether art is a habit that humans have, whether it is an instinct, or whether it's something that's just an evolutionary development. I often think it's a combination of all of these things, but it is a part of us. It is a part of our humanness that we need it and important. Also, if we look at our history as human beings, there isn't a vibrant society that hasn't developed a vibrant culture of art. And when a society starts to decline, their arts start to decline. So that is one of the reasons why art is important. We have to fund it, we have to preserve it, and we have to keep it as a vital part of our human existence. If we look at what art is, it's the symbolic handling of felt emotion. We're going to grapple with that part when we get into the idea of expression. But just in a simple way, if I use a dance example, when we see a dancer leap in space, we experience the sensations of the human body. And we see the dancer at an alive moment. So what we're celebrating in that simple little movement, that simple little part of a work of art, the leap, we're celebrating life, and we're celebrating who we are as human beings. There's nothing more important.